Everybody, welcome. Today we'll be sharing a video on Blitzkriegmon. So it's a piercing deck nicknamed Blitzkrieg Piercing. Right, without further ado, let's go into the deck build. First, we have 5 Tamers. So what we do is we have 4 Baby Dramon. What it does is as an ESS, it gives basically anything with piercing additional 2k power. So when this hits to your level 4s and your level 5s and your level 6, your ultimates and your megas, you basically have additional 2k power. So they are hitting for around 13 to 14k. So right, 4 copies. Next, we have one Poyomon. I mainly add this because it's cute. It's a bird, and on top of that, its ESS basically when attacks, choose one of your opponent Digimon with 1k power and destroys it. So you can use it to destroy stuff like maybe Wormmon, the green Wormmon, or blue Gabumon. In a sense, sort of mitigate a bit on the rookie rush, right? Next, we go to our rookies. We are playing 12 rookies. So first, we'll be playing 4 Agumons. As an evolution source, any Digimon gets additional 1 power. So if this goes up to your Megas, with Baby Dramon earlier, that's additional 3k power already. So your Megas would be hitting around 15-16k, right? So we have 4 Agumons. 4 Vanilla Biomons, just to hard cast it. Maybe to memory stuff your opponent or what when you need something to bring out. Maybe you don't have enough memory cost. And last but not least, 4 BTO2 common Biomon. So why is this here? It's because when you destroy him, or when she gets destroyed, you gain 1 additional memory. So in raid decks, especially when you go up to Blitzkriegmon, digivolving him takes about 4 cost, so you may be a bit lacking sometimes, and this could give you the advantage that you need. Extra memory. Okay. Next, we go to our champions. First, we play 12 champions. So first of all, we play 4 BTO1 is an uncommon Greymon. Similar like Agumon. So as an ESS, he gives additional 2k power. Agumon gives 1, he gives 2. So basically on the rookie and champion, they are mainly supporting on the ultimates and the megas through ESS. That's what we are trying to go for in this build. Alright. For Black Tyrannomon, Vanilla, Digivolution 1, use this basically to go up as fast as possible. 4 blockers, very straightforward. In case in the events if you get early game rush or whatsoever, they are your key to stall the game. Right, so there you have it first for our rookies and for our champions. So it's 12-12. Next, we move on to our ultimates. So first of all, I play 2 Volcanic Dramon for Vanilla, 2k, and on top of that is an 8k power. So if you have Agumon earlier and Greymon plus 3k on top of this, he becomes basically an 11k. Almost, it's basically like a mega. Right, next we have 4 Metal Greymon from the starter deck. Right, so what this does is, as an evolution source, if he gets blocked, you gain 3 memory. So what you're trying to go for, although this is a piercing deck, what you're trying to go for is probably at your megas, when you attack something big. For example, if you attack an opponent's Imperial Dramon or opponent's Craniumon example, who is at 11-12k, they're going to protect that and they're going to send out a blocker. So with this, you gain 3 memory while they lose 1 blocker. You hold the advantage by bringing the turn further back into. So probably if you're at 0, you go back to 3, so it's still your turn. Or if you're at 1, then you go back to 4. So what happens is, this card, upon opponent blocking, puts you or brings you back further into your turn, so you can do more stuff. Last but not least, here comes our first piercing unit. So I play 4 Garudamon from the first BTO1. So what it does is, first of all, on its own, it's a piercer. And as an ESS, also same with the earlier Metagreymon, If he gets blocked, you get 3 memory. But if Garudamon gets blocked, you get to draw 1. So with that, we have stuff that solves the memory problem, such as we have Biomon and we have Metagreymon, which sort of mitigates our memory problem. We play Black Trinomon and we play 2 Volcanic Dramon just for vanilla and so that we can move up fast. Right, so now we go to our main characters, our Megas. So first of all, straightforward, we have Break Dramon, Piercer, 3 evolution cost for 11,000 power. If you go full vanilla line with the Baby Dramon earlier, he's still at 13k. If you go to full line with Baby Dramon, Agumon, and Greymon, so he becomes plus an additional 5k, he's at 16,000. He stops almost everything. Yes, everything. Even Omegamon at 15k power would die immediately. And it's a piercing. Here comes the next one. We play 4 Blitzkriegmon. So first of all, what his skill does is, first of all, he's a piercing. He gives piercing. And second of all, you go, when you digivolve into him, what you do is you choose one of your opponent's Digimon, and after that you digivolve it twice, right? So what you try to do is, in the event, if you, let's say you want to go for game or what, you digivolve into him, you probably digivolve your opponent's blockers, and then you just swing straight for game. Or another thing is, if you want to get rid of big things, you can digivolve their level 6, their level 7s, or their level 5. So at that point, probably you might not yet push for game, but at the very least, you slow them down. Another way of looking at it is, earlier, if you digivolve their level 5s or their level 6, what happens is that if they're, let's say if they're level 6 have attack, so you, if it's 12 to 12 example, let's say if they're playing a blitz as well, if it's 12 to 12, you can't really do much. But what you can do is you can evolve into blitz, digivolve their level 6 into a level 3, level 5 or a level 4, then it becomes more manageable for blitz and his piercing to go through. So he serves 3 functions. First of all, piercing works with the deck. Second, the digivolution for blockers, or digivolution rested level 6 or level 7, where it becomes more manageable for blitz to go in and swing in. Right. Next, we go to our Tamers. So in this deck, what I do is I play 2 Taichis. Okay. What he does is basically, if you are at 2 or less memory during the start of your turn, he pushes you to 3. And then if any Digimon of yours has 4 or more evolution source, he gives an additional security check. So normally in this deck, that's only achievable if you are at, you start from your Digitama, so you're at 2, 3, 4, 5, and then at level 6 you would have 4 evolution source by then. So this is where his effect would kick in. But I play 2 only because in this deck, it's, or in any normal setting, it would be a bit difficult to get up to 4 evolution source. So I mainly play him just for the memory source. If you can go up to 4 ESS, then the additional security check would definitely be helpful. Right. Then I play 3 Hikaris. Very straightforward. Basically, if you have during the start of your turn, if you have 3 or less security, she adds an additional 1 memory to you. So ideally, you want Taichi and Hikari both on the field together, the brother-sister combo, that lets you immediately at 4 memory. So you can safely, if you have any level 5, 4 memory, you can straight digivolve into blitz and go swing. So generally, you would like to play around, I play 2-3, you can choose up to 2-2 if you're comfortable with it. 1 more, you can slot it out for anything that you feel comfortable. For the last one, maybe if you feel like you need some draw power or what, I would recommend the Ophani lens from BT02, the 1/6 cost. Draw 1, then for every card in your hand, you reduce 1 opponent Digimon by 1k power. You could go for that for additional draw power. Since this deck, the only draw power you get is from Digivolution, and if your opponent blocks Garudamon's attack. Right. Now we go to the last part on our options. Straightforward, I play 4 of this. So 1 cost, and its main effect is choose one of your Digimon, it gains 3k power. But what I go for in this is mainly for the security effect. So basically when this comes out from your security effect, it buffs your entire field, every existing Digimon there, for additional 1 security check. You can evolve that Digimon and still the buff would remain. So that's the kind of thing that when it comes out from security, it pressures your opponent. The more Digimon you have, if you're going for something like a Rookie Rush or what, the more Digimon you have, you're going to keep swinging 2, 2, 2, 2, 2 all the way. Right. So that comes to the end of our video. Please leave a comment if you think there are certain things that you would change or how would you play differently. Please like and share our videos as well. And the deck profile will be posted right at the end of the video. Right, so goodbye and see you next time.